Hey there, today we're here with Josh Rinconn. He's got 3.5 million followers across all platforms and he creates content about money and how to be good with money. So today we're here learning what are some of the tips and tricks that you give your audience and kind of like what are you thinking on a daily basis when you're creating that content?
For me, I try to keep it as simple as possible. I'll teach some money hacks, something as simple as how to save some money at the store, to something more complex, like when we talk about real estate, right? That's your field. Understanding a living trust and things that are super complex and no one's going to teach you, school doesn't teach you, and try to make it easily to digest in 30 seconds.
Right.
Which seems like easy, but it's kind of hard sometimes.
Well, that's a lot to pack into 30 seconds. And what inspired you to do this and to create content? When did you get started with it?
It all started, so then 2019, I graduated college, and then I went to start my first job as a law officer, which was a really cool job. I got to do a lot of cool stuff, learned about a lot of different things, a lot of skills that I learned. But it wasn't until like a year after working there that I realized that so much people that I work with do not understand finances, their financial literacy, a lack of it. Because school doesn't teach it. No one really talks about it, right?
Right.
And so I saw man, I need to do something more than just helping people one-on-one. How can I go beyond that? So I thought social media, let's produce some content.
Right.
And I started on YouTube. And then I went from, the long form to try to bring it down to 30 to 90 seconds on TikTok. Well, because my wife told me you should try it out. I was like, I don't know. I think it's just about dancing. Are you sure? Can people really learn about finance there? Yeah, I guess, yeah. People learn everything there, right?
Totally.
So I started doing that and I exploded from 0 to 100,000 followers in a month.
Yeah.
I was like,
what? That's a lot. That's a lot of followers. Yeah.
insane.
So, and it's grown steadily since then. I did some research on you. You have a very interesting background. Both of your parents are immigrants and you're first generation in the US. Tell me a bit about your history.
Yeah. So a little bit about, like you said, both of them are immigrants from Mexico, so down south. And they came here for a better future for their kids. They didn't know each other yet, but I remember my dad telling me his first job here in the U.S. was picking almonds at a farm, which was super hard. He's out there for hours working hard. And to myself, I think he came here to provide a better future for me and my other 3 other siblings. So it's like the way I see it is he's passing the baton to me so that I can be able to build generational wealth and break out of generational poverty through the different resources and tools that I have in my hand, like financial literacy.
Sure. And not only are you doing that for yourself, but you're helping your audience achieve that as well. What's it like to see your audience members succeeding with the different advice that you give them?
Oh, it's a blessing because then I'm being an influencer. There's different ways you can provide entertainment, value, education. For me, I try to do a little bit of everything, try to make it kind of funny, but also provide value. And when I see people commenting like, hey, I saw your money hack and I saved some money at the store. Or, hey, I finally got a living trust and it's helped my family settle our, financial disputes, whatever it is. So it's a really blessing to be able to see people, or something as simple as not simple, it's huge actually, the American dream, buying their first home because they learned how to pay off their debts and save some money for that down payment.
Huge. And that, as we know, just builds and builds and the equity grows and that does help someone. I mean, 85% of the wealth that people have when they're retiring comes from the equity within their homes. So you're helping people achieve that, which is amazing. And not only are you helping your audience members, but you go to schools too, right? And you teach elementary school and junior high students how to be financially literate. What are you sharing with them? How is it simple stuff? Is it as detailed as what you share on your platforms? What do you typically share with them?
When we first started going to schools, we thought we were going to have to make it super, super simple, but we realized that some of these kids are really smart because of social media. They know a lot of things. They know the I word inflation because they see their parents' grocery bills go up, right? Or they're complaining about their bills. They know, stimulus checks, right? Because, that was a big buzzword a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
But we're trying to teach them other things like Roth IRA, investing, building wealth through real estate, not getting into credit card debt. And so we cover it all. We don't keep it simple. We try to start with simple, then we go up to something more complex like investing.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. And it's just so incredibly inspiring to sit here with you and to hear what you're sharing with the world. I'm very happy to connect everyone who's watching this video to Josh. So definitely please do look in the descriptions for his information. And thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. See you guys soon.